Hello and welcome to the Health Today channel. 5 proven health benefits of olive oil. 1. Olive oil consumption may help to prevent a stroke. A study has shown that the consumption of olive oil could help in preventing a stroke in older individuals. The study indicates that a new set of dietary recommendations needs to be released for preventing stroke in individuals 65 and older. Stroke is quite common in older individuals, and olive oil could be a cost-effective and easy method to help in preventing it. The medical records of 7,625 individuals without a history of stroke aged 65 and older were examined for the study. The consumption of olive oil was graded as no use, moderate use, which included making use of olive oil with bread or as dressing or in cooking, and intensive use, such as making use of olive oil for both with bread or as dressing and cooking. The study individuals mostly made use of extra virgin olive oil, and 148 strokes were documented after 5 years. After considering BMI, physical activity, diet and other stroke risk factors, it was discovered that individuals who made use of olive oil on a regular basis for both cooking and as dressing had a 41% reduced risk of stroke in comparison to individuals who never made use of olive oil in their diet. 2. Olive oil consumption may help to protect the liver from oxidative stress. A study has shown that extra virgin olive oil and its extracts can help in protecting the liver from oxidative stress. For the study, rats were exposed to an herbicide, 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid, of moderate toxicity that depletes antioxidants and leads to oxidative stress. It was discovered that those rats given a diet supplemented with the olive oil were to some extent protected from the ensuing liver damage. The rats were divided into an olive oil group, a control group, and 6 groups that had been subjected to herbicide exposed with or without either extra virgin olive oil or one of the 2 oil extracts, lipophilic fraction or hydrophilic fraction. All rats fed the herbicide displayed signs of considerable liver damage. Intake of extra virgin olive oil as well as the hydrophilic fraction, however, induced a substantial antioxidant enzyme activity increase and a reduction in liver damage markers. The olive oil hydrophilic fraction appears to be the effective extract in the reduction of oxidative stress induced by toxins, suggesting that hydrophilic extract may have a direct antioxidant impact on hepatic cells. The rats were divided into an olive oil group, a control group, and 6 groups that had been subjected to herbicide exposed with or without either extra virgin olive oil or one of the 2 oil extracts, lipophilic fraction or hydrophilic fraction. All rats fed the herbicide displayed signs of considerable liver damage. Intake of extra virgin olive oil as well as the hydrophilic fraction, however, induced a substantial antioxidant enzyme activity increase and a reduction in liver damage markers. The olive oil hydrophilic fraction appears to be the effective extract in the reduction of oxidative stress induced by toxins, suggesting that hydrophilic extract may have a direct antioxidant impact on hepatic cells. The mechanisms that underlie extra virgin olive oil's protective effects were also identified. It was found that olive oil consumption helps reduce brain inflammation and also activates autophagy, a process by which intracellular toxins and debris like tau tangles and amyloid plaques are broken down and cleared out by cells. A recognized Alzheimer's disease mouse model was made use of to examine the dementia and extra virgin olive oil relationship. Referred to as a triple transgenic model, the mice developed 3 key Alzheimer's characteristics: neurofibrillary tangles, amyloid plaques, and memory impairment. The mice were divided into 2 groups, one that was given an extra virgin olive oil enriched chow diet and one that was given the regular chow diet with no extra virgin olive oil. When the animals were 6 months old, the researchers introduced the olive oil into the diet before Alzheimer's symptoms start appearing in the mice. There wasn't any difference between the 2 groups of mice in overall appearance. The animals on the diet enriched with extra virgin olive oil, however, performed significantly better at 9 months old and 12 months old on tests made for evaluating learning abilities, spatial memory, and working memory. Brain cells from mice consuming the extra virgin olive oil-enriched diets had higher autophagy levels and reduced levels of phosphorylated tau and amyloid plaques. Phosphorylated tau is responsible for the neurofibrillary tangles that are believed to contribute to the dysfunction of nerve cells in the brain that are responsible for Alzheimer's memory symptoms. Analyses of brain tissue taken from both mice groups revealed significant differences in appearance and function of nerve cells. 4. Olive oil consumption may help to reduce the risk of heart disease. According to research, the consumption of more olive oil is related to less risk of heart attack, particularly when using it as a replacement for butter, margarine, or mayonnaise. After accounting for lifestyle and diet factors, it was discovered that individuals who consumed more than half a tablespoon of olive oil on a daily basis had a 15% reduction in risk of any type of cardiovascular disease, as well as a 21% reduced coronary heart disease risk. It was also discovered that replacing 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise, margarine, butter, or dairy fat with the identical quantity of olive oil reduced the risk of any cardiovascular disease by 5% and reduced the risk of coronary heart disease by 7%. When the study started in 1990, many margarine brands were however comprised of substantial quantities of trans fatty acids, so the results wouldn't apply to most of the vegetable margarine brands available today. This study happened from 1990 to 2014 and included 35,512 men and 63,867 women. All individuals were free from heart disease, cancer, and other chronic diseases at the beginning of the study. All individuals answered questionnaires about their lifestyle and diet every 4 years for about 30 years. Statistical models were also made use of for comparing the cardiovascular health benefits of olive oil with other combined plant oils like canola, corn, soybean, and safflower. Although this study shows that olive oil was superior to most animal fats and margarine, it wasn't better than vegetable oils. The study results were observational, meaning they don't prove cause and effect. Other small intervention studies have however shown the benefits on blood lipids by the replacement of animal fats with olive oil. 5. Olive oil consumption may help to improve weight loss efforts. A study has discovered that a fatty acid that's abundantly found in olive oil helps in keeping the body satisfied longer, thus increasing the time in between meals. When this kind of fat, referred to as oleic acid, gets to the intestine, it's converted into a lipid hormone called oleoilethanolamide that helps in warding off the next bout of hunger pangs. Prior research had revealed that feeding induces cells in the intestinal lining to make oleoilethanolamide, which reduces meal frequency by engaging receptors known as peroxisome proliferator activated receptors A, PPARA. This study demonstrates that fat infused into the small intestine helps in stimulating the release of oleoilethanolamide, as opposed to infusion of carbohydrate or protein, which doesn't. It also shows that dietary oleic acid promotes the production of oleoilethanolamide. The study results indicate that activation of the release of small intestinal oleoilethanolamide, enabled by uptake of oleic acid from the diet, acts as a molecular sensor linking fat consumption to satiety, which is best described as the opposite of hunger. In another study, researchers from Technische Universität München examined 4 different edible oils and fats: olive oil, rapeseed oil, butterfat, and lard. For 3 months, the individuals participating in the study supplemented their daily diets with 500 grams of low-fat yogurt enriched with one of the 4 oils or fats. The olive oil group experienced the strongest satiety effect with a higher serotonin concentration in their blood, serotonin being the satiety hormone. It was also reported by these individuals that the olive oil yogurt was found to be very filling. Throughout the study period, no increase in body fat percentage or weight was recorded by any member of the olive oil group. The study also focused on the aroma compounds found in olive oil, and in the second part of the study, one group consumed yogurt with olive oil aroma extracts, and a control group consumed just plain yogurt. The results concluded that the calorie intake of the olive oil group stayed the same, but the control group had been taking in an additional 176 calories daily. That was the video, and I hope you liked it. And if you haven't signed up yet, take the opportunity to sign up. See you in the next video.